Welcome back. This is the fourth video in the series. In the previous one, we covered how to install WordPress. It's now been 16 hours or so since WordPress has successfully propagated, and so we can get back onto the task. So we're going to log in here. It can take anywhere from half an hour up to 2 to 3 days for WordPress to successfully install and propagate into a website. So we've had 16 hours, which is pretty reasonable compared to how you may wait. So what we're going to do is we're going to log in using the credentials that we used before. So you can remember there was a rather long password and we actually saved that password. So I'm just going to use this password here. We'll copy that and we'll paste it in to the field where it's asking for a password here in WordPress. We'll paste that there. And what we're going to do is we're going to tick this Remember Me box, which will make it easier the next time that we go in. So we will click on Login. Now, one of the first things we want to do when we get inside the website is we want to go and change this password to something that is more memorable, much easier to remember. That'll make it easier for us. We will need to come back to this step and click Remember Me again the next time that we get in. But here we are in the back of the WordPress website. Now, when you get this Google pop-up, I say never. I don't want Google to remember. Anyway, WordPress will, if you've clicked Remember Me as you log in to WordPress, it will remember your IP address and you'll successfully be able to log in, which is a time saver. So looking at this left-hand side here, you've got the menu starting at the top there with Dashboard and going all the way down to the bottom where you've got Settings and Insights and Opt-in Monster all the way down here. So first of all, we want to update WordPress. It's asking us to update WordPress there. So we'll just quickly do that. And that won't take too long. In the meantime, we can familiarize ourselves with the menu on the left-hand side, which is where we'll be doing most of our work. So here we go. We're going to go into User. We'll click on User, and what we want to do, look, there we go. That's all the wonderful things that the new version of WordPress can do, and they generally update it, make it more user-friendly every time they do an update. So coming down here onto this menu, we want to click on User. So we find User, and this will allow us to update the password or add new users, which can be very handy. So what we want to do, there we are, that's where we are. We want to edit that. So we click on Edit, and then we scroll down. There's a whole range of things there. We're not interested right at the moment, but I'll explain them in a moment. This is our profile. Now what we're going to do is we're going to change this password. So we ask to get a password, generate password. We click on that there, and you'll see that's our current password. So we want to change that to something more memorable. Okay, we want to click it back to hide. All right, so let's make it more memorable. Now this is just for the moment. This password is going to change. However, this is just for teaching purposes to get in and have a look around and start work on the website. We'll put in something memorable, but we'll change it at a later date. So what we need to do is we then need to confirm. We click the confirm password setting here, and then we update profile. Down here on the left hand side, it's a blue button, update profile. We want to click on that. And first of all, we will actually copy that password back into the Word document that we've created. We'll do that first before saving. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to hit return. We'll come down here. That's the old password. We don't really want to change that. I think it's useful to see where you've been before with passwords, so I leave the old one there. So we'll just hit return. We'll come down to a new line and we're going to enter new password. Alright, so we'll copy and paste the new password in to that document and we'll hit save. Just for some formatting, we'll make that stand out by copying the formatting and going over that. Hit save in the Word document, so you've always got this document up to date and ready to hand. These are all the settings here you find with WordPress. Look, you can change the appearance and theme. Just down here you've got the theme of the dashboard that you can change. We're just going to leave it with the default there. There's no real need to change it, but if you want to, if you like looking at a different color scheme, that's fine, you can do that. But most of our work's going to be done here on the left hand side. Getting familiar with this menu is most important. So the next thing we're going to do is we're going to head over to appearance, which is on the left hand side in the menu on the left, starting up the top there with dashboard and going right down. It's 2 menu items above users, which is the tab that we're in now. So we'll come over there into appearance. First of all, what we want to do is we want to log in to the example website that I showed you before in one of our first videos as an example of a webbook. The reason why we're doing that is I need to have a look and find out what theme we used to create this initial webbook. So there we are, that's the theme there. It's important for this webbook that we have a left side navigation, and so the theme that I used to create that initial example webbook that I showed you earlier on is the Byblos theme. It has a left side navigation. I did look at Leslie, that's also a left side navigation, but I thought that didn't have the visual appeal that Byblos did, so I didn't use it. You could also use something else. So now that we know that's the left side navigation theme that I used previously, we can now hop on over to the website that we're actually going to be building to make this webbook. We'll get on over there, and what we'll do is we'll go searching for this theme. It is not a premium WordPress theme, so we won't have to worry about spending any money to get a theme. So here we go, we'll come over to the website here that we're going to be working on. Go to appearance and themes. Okay, so that's the standard install. As standard, WordPress uses the 2017 theme. That's what's there at the moment, so we have to change that. And we want to get a theme with a left side navigation. I've used the Byblos theme before, so I'm going to search for that. So here we go, we'll search for the Byblos theme. Actually, let's search for left side navigation themes to see if any more have been added since I created that website. The initial one, the example website showing you a webbook. I did that about a month ago, and WordPress themes are always being developed. It is very popular with people, so let's see if there's any more left side themes that could be used. Okay, here we are. It's coming up with just here. We'll search for left side navigation themes. Right, okay, so there is a left side navigation theme which is cropped up. Left side, that's an option. Interesting. Okay, so what we want to do with this particular website, which is a webbook, we're looking for a left side navigation theme that doesn't have a top level navigation. Leslie did, and some of these other left side navigation themes have a top level navigation as well. We don't want that if we can avoid it. I'd rather not have a top level navigation. You can create webbooks that have the top level navigation. There's nothing wrong with that. It just is more presentable if you use a left side navigation. So we're going to search for Byblos now because we've used it before. I don't think there's anything else there that is compelling. So we're going to click on install the Byblos theme, and that's installed. And what we now need to do is activate it. So we'll hit that blue button there that says activate. So we'll click on activate. And as soon as that has activated, that theme is now going to be running on this installation of WordPress. You can change it at any time. You can update it, and you'll see customize. Here under the appearance menu, we'll be working a lot under here. We are going to be customizing this theme pretty heavily. Unfortunately, this theme, like many other themes, comes with a lot of standard settings, which are not really helpful when it comes to this. So in my previous version of the website, where I've created a webbook before, I have gone ahead and done a lot of customization, saving you some time. Essentially what we're going to do here is copy and paste that customization into the back end of this website. So in this video, I have shown you how to install the WordPress theme. Go and search for it, install it, and activate it. And in the next video, what we're going to be doing is we're going to be looking at how to install a plugin. There are a couple of plugins that we would want to use, in particular Scroll to ID. So we're going to look for that plugin in the next video. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next video.